Grief and frustration in front of the Israeli consulate tonight. A renewed protest here at home over a deadly raid in the Middle East. Good evening. The hundreds of people who rallied downtown tonight called it emergency action, decrying the latest round of airstrikes in Gaza, which happened early this morning. Tonight, Torontonians calling for a ceasefire, asking Ottawa for support. CTV's Beth McDonnell joins us live tonight with the details. Beth.
Natalie, this was another large protest. It started during the rush hour and went for over 3 hours. Toronto police were watching over, closing streets as people marched with their message.
No justice, no peace.
Outside the Israeli consulate at Yonge and Bloor, protesters shared their grief and frustration.
Very, very, very concerned and very sad and very angry. And very helpless. That's the main thing. That's why we come here.
According to Gaza hospital officials, new Israeli strikes as part of an operation to free 2 hostages in Rafah left at least 67 Palestinians dead. Located in southern Gaza on the Egyptian border, Rafah is one of the few places since October 7th many forced to flee found safety.
There are 1.4 million Palestinians who are living in Rafah right now, a tiny area of land where normally there are no more than 150,000 who live there, and they have nowhere left to go.
Organizers calling this an emergency demonstration, bringing the crowd together in just 1 day's notice, saying they will not be silent as the crisis escalates and don't want Israel to receive any arms from Canada. Foreign Affairs Minister Melanie Joly says no weapons have been sent.
And there are Israeli politicians who are saying that they want to relocate the entire Palestinian population in Gaza into Egypt and take over Gaza entirely. And so we're here to make our voices heard.
For months, some have been traveling regularly to the city's downtown core for protests like this man from Whitby.
It is unbelievable that we would let anyone in the world suffer in the way that these people are suffering.
From Yonge and Bloor, the crowd marched south, many wanting to show as Canadians they want a ceasefire now.
Our governments are complicit. Our government are ignorant. They don't know what's happening. They work against our principles.
Israel says about 100 hostages remain in captivity, while Rafah has become the most heavily populated area in Gaza. And the cries for change on Toronto's streets continue. Protesters move south down Yonge, on College, over to University and Dundas, and the protest wrapped up around 9 o'clock. Reporting live, I'm Beth McDonnell. Natalie, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Beth.